Actually, I thought it was one of our best practices we've had. Definitely in season, kind of mimicked some of those we had in the preseason where we were playing at a high level. Guys responded to adversity a little bit. They came out here to work.
How do you guys balance out the guys giving effort, but then having that discipline? Because obviously there were 2 unsportsmanlike penalties, 12 penalties in the game.
Yeah, I mean the discipline stuff. I mean that's got to get corrected. That falls on me. That falls on the players. That falls on all the coaches. You know, it's the same deal. I mean, we're turning around a program, an 0-12 program, and you're asking guys to play as hard as they can, to have a chip on their shoulder, to be tough guys, to give maximum effort, and so some of those things are going to happen. I don't want them to happen. We need to get it cleaned up, but when you're turning around a program, some things happen. But it's got to stop.
Were you concerned there would be any lingering effects after a game like this? You said today was one of your best days, so apparently not.
No, I wasn't concerned. I know the way these guys think. I know their mindset. They're as hurt as could be on Saturday night. They're as hurt as could be on Sunday, as was I. But the sun came up. It's time to go back to work. We got more work to do. The season is far, far from over, and we got a chance to be really, really good.
Coach, what went down in the last play? You know, it looked like the team wasn't kind of lined up. What do you guys think they were going to spike the ball, or kind of what went there?
Well, I didn't know what they were going to do. You know, we got the call in. I think some of the guys probably thought they were going to spike the ball, and you know, we weren't ready to play. We have to be ready to play no matter what. The thing is UConn's receivers were moving all around. You watch the tape; they're moving around when the ball snapped. It should have probably been a penalty. But that's no excuse for us. We got to be ready to play when the ball snaps. So I don't think we were 100% ready, and it cost us.
Coach Frost mentioned that he came up to you and asked you if you wanted to call a timeout, like toward in the last drive. Is that kind of a play that you wish you could go back and kind of do, or it's just kind of how you like to play it?
You know, I mean, that's a learning situation. At the point when he asked me for a timeout, I didn't think we needed one. Maybe at the out-of-bounds play when the clock was stopped, maybe. But then you replay that in your mind, maybe when they're going to go spike it, maybe it's a call timeout. But if they don't get that play, then the game's over and everybody thinks you're a fool for calling timeout. So it's a little bit of damned if you are and damned if you aren't. Should we have called timeout? Yeah, maybe. Maybe when they went out of bounds, maybe we could have got some things adjusted. Maybe it would have hurt us. I don't know. That's a 50-50. You know, hindsight's always 20-20. You know, it'd be great if we did and we won the game. If we didn't win the game, we called it, then everybody'd be saying how dumb we were for calling it. So.
You've been a part of a lot of trophy games since you played at Iowa in your earlier years. There's a trophy involved with this conflict, the rivalry game. How much luster do you think that adds to a game?
You know, I don't know about the trophy. I know it's fun to get the trophy. I know it's fun to, you know, I haven't been part of this one yet. A couple of the ones I grabbed, it was, you know, you get to do all those kind of things, but it's the next game. We need conference wins. We need to play as hard as we can every conference win. Right now, we're a 3-3 ball club. That's a couple plays away from being a 5-1 ball club, but we don't get them back. So we need to get to 4-3. That's the main focus on our deal right now.
What are your impressions of the UConn offense?
You know, they got huge guys up front. You know, they're like 6'5", 6'6" across the front board. They have a special receiver, number 5. You know, you guys always ask me their names. I know them by jersey numbers better. But he's caught a lot of balls, and he's making things happen. I think their quarterback's a big, tough kid, more like a fullback runner. He wants to run it, but he's a tough runner instead of some of those guys. Like, he's not like Johnny Manziel, where he's going to shake and bake everybody. He's going to try to run you over. So I think he's a big, strong kid. And then running back, you know, he's a little thick guy. He's only 5'8" or something, but he's 190 pounds. So he's a big, thick guy that you got to get low and make some plays on him.
Is this a week where you start to ask players to hold each other accountable? I know Frost talked about it a little bit yesterday in the press conference, that he needs the players to step up and lead themselves. Do you kind of ask a little bit more out of them this week?
I don't know. We always ask a lot out of them, but this week the focus is little things add up to big things. If you're 1 minute late for a meeting, if you're 1 minute late for class, if you wear the wrong socks, if you miss lunch, if you do those kind of things, in the grand scheme of things, is that a big deal? No, but it all adds up. The same guys that it happens to during the week, it happens to in game time. It's one of those amazing coincidences in life, but that thing needs to get fixed.
In the second half, they really did a good job of possessing the ball and kind of keeping your defense on the field for a long time. Did you guys just get more fatigued than you have been all season, you think?
I don't know. I mean, everybody says that. The defense might have been gassed. I don't care about that. We practice hard. We play hard. They did a good job of probably muddying the game up a little bit with big people and keeping us on the field. But we were getting on. You know, I mean, they got a couple field goals. We got off the field. That's how the game goes. If you're gonna be happy with 3 yards in the cloud of dust, you're gonna be on the field a long time, and we have to accept that. We have to get tough. We have to get physical. We have to stop them and move on.
One more. I see you're having walk-on shots here at noon. What are you hoping to find here from the student body?
I think we're always looking to find a few more guys the way we practice. We need a few more bodies to get that thing rolling and just take some hits off some of the other guys as we move through the season. You know, some of those guys, right now we're banged up at a few positions, so you don't want to send some of your 2 and possibly 3 deeps down to the scout team. You'd like to find a couple more bodies to get fresh and get fresh legs running against our DBs, so those fresh legs are running fast and all those kind of things. So we're just trying to find a few more bodies to help us practice and help this program win.
All right, thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.